Hey guys, MD Prepper here. Another gear review, this time yet another book, guide, survival guide if you will. This is the SAS Survival Guide, the pocket version. Now, if you know anything about prepping, have any books on prepping, that sort of stuff, you're going to know about the SAS Survival Guide. Tremendous book written by Brit about a little bit of everything. This thing covers just about all your standard topics for basic survival. Water purification, your kit, emergency supplies, traps, snares, shelter, just everything. This thing covers everything. Does it cover everything into exquisite detail? It covers it in enough detail. Lots of pictures, lots of options. Here's one about how to clean and dress a deer that you've killed. Talk about food. They talk about climate and terrain. just about everything. Got little cautions in it, that type stuff. How to get water, waterless location, from dew and that sort of stuff. And you say, well, I've already read this book, I've got it at home, the big version. I'd say get the pocket version. This is the only version I've got of this. I don't want the PDF, I don't want the Kindle, that does me no good in my opinion, unless I'm at work or somewhere and just want to read up on it. The little pocket guide, you can keep in your kit. I keep this in my standard pack all the time. Do I need everything in this guide all the time? No. Do I pull it out all the time? No, I don't. I like to have it around. Stop, take a break, something like that. You just, catching a second wind, something like that. Pull this out. Sitting by the campfire at night, for example, just killing some time, waiting for your fire to build up, or just any number of things. Sit and read a little bit out of this. Flip through. Where am I? What kind of skills could I use right now if I'm not going to use them? Read up on things. Practice something new. Practice something different. Again, I'd rather have it than not need it than need it and not have it. Well, a little on the bulky side, but for a big backpack, this isn't bad, okay? It's a little bit bigger than palm size there. Very affordable, about $8 I think is what I paid for this a while back. I guess you can get a used copy, something like that, if you need to. But it's a great book. There's plenty of other reviews out there on this thing. Here you go, campcraft, hitches, knots, fishing. Just everything. Rescue signaling. Morse code is in here, because I can never remember Morse code. I'm just not that good at that. Signaling mirrors, body signals for airborne rescue, that type stuff. Just everything. Just tremendous little book. Just thought I'd do a review on it tonight, just because I'm doing some oddball reviews this evening, just because I am. Get one of these. For $8, keep it in your pack, keep it around any place you're going to need it if it hits the fan. Good stuff for $8. I constantly thumb through this thing on occasion. Just to read up on something random. They talk about plants and medicinal uses of different plants and things. I remember most of those, but I don't remember them all. And I would certainly prefer to learn things out in the field than sitting at home. Just because you read something at home does not mean you're going to retain it and know it out in the field. Kind of situational induced learning, state induced learning, that sort of thing. Think back to school. Just because you studied something at home for a test doesn't mean you can recall it during the test. During the test at the test site. I'd much rather practice and read up on things out where I may actually be using it. Be that my backyard or the woods behind my backyard or out in the field somewhere in a stream, something like that. You can sit around and practice knots and all that, like I talked about in my other video, all day long at home. But what's the best way to learn how to tie a knot in a stream if you're standing in the middle of a stream? Well, the best way to do that is to tie knots standing out in the middle of a stream. If you do that in that type of situation, all the other distractors, the water against you, the birds in the air, the wind, whatever, all those types of things, if you learn it in that situation, you're going to be able to do it in that type of situation. So this is just a good little guide reminder for things. Is it absolutely necessary if you, the uber survivalist out there, woodsman, that type thing? Maybe not, but what if you forget something? What if there's some little thing that you could have done and you forgot about at the time? Well, you can always look it up. Again, knowing the information is tremendous. I'm all about that. But knowing where to get the information can also be useful. So, what if you're incapacitated? What if you can't do everything? What you knocked out? Somebody else is going to need to find a way to get you out of the woods, and if they don't have those skills, it's going to be in that book. Now, of course, they know the book is there, but that's another matter. Anyway, for $8 for the pocket-sized guide, tremendous. Absolutely tremendous little pickup there, guys. Everybody needs to have one of these, even if you're not a survivalist, even if you're not into prepping or anything else like that. This little guide is great. Just good information. just thought I'd throw that in there tonight, guys. Just making some random vids. Just because, I don't know, I'm in a non-directed type mood. Just going to talk about random stuff tonight. Anyway, Indie Prepper, out.